think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott off play action. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. And he will have the Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Bearing for the sack by big Jalen Carter. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and it just locked people down.
Still going inside the 20. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Pickens going in motion left. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd
Yeah,
and
here we
9.
go. Right to line, ain't it?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down at 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here's a 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. And an Eagle first
They made
down.
that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody. close enough to stop it, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. And that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown for Devontae Smith. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Chance to tie the game here in the final second. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Complete down the field to Smith. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, No good. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the Halftime Report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches in the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Second and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Here's 2nd and 10. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Prescott to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching...
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Running again with Barkley on second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Eagles, first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Dak and the Cowboys down 14-7, 34 seconds to go. Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Prescott. Throw out wide is incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Dak. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Carter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more